Hello dear English learners, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Today I'd like to teach you to the present simple tense, the ways of using and how to use the present simple tense. Okay, let's start our lesson. The plan of the lesson, of course, present simple tense. There it's singular form, plural form, frequency adverbs, which we're using in the present simple tense, and of course at the end I can give you the exercise for your own work. And the aim of the lesson, when teaching the present simple, the ultimate goal is to make sure your students understand that it's used to describe routines, habits, daily activities, and general truths. Also important is the contrast between the present simple and the present progressive, that is to say, present perfect tense. This series of steps will guide you towards teaching the present simple and covers function, conjugation, and form. I would like to give you the definition of the present simple tense. The definition is the present simple tense denotes an action in the present in the broad sense of the word. It's used to refer to ordinary, regular, repeated or constant action. For example, when we are talking about someone's habits, daily routines, schedule, etc. Present simple refers to actions that occur at the moment but aren't tied to the exact moment of speech. Okay, simple present tense. It's singular form and plural form. The formula, that is to say the formula the S is added to the verb when we are talking about the he, she, third person. For example, he talks, she laughs. He talks. The verb is talk and we add here the S endings. And the plural form of the pronouns, there are they, we, I, and you. No S endings here. And for example, they talk, we laugh. That is to say, not talks. They talk, we laugh. And the active form and the passive form. That is to say, active voice and the passive voice in the present simple tense. Active voice form is Mary washes the clothes every morning. It's daily routine. This action will happening every morning. Mary washes the clothes every morning. In the passive voice, the clothes are washed by Mary every morning. This is a difference. Be careful. And the singular form, that is to say I, you endings, Nominative case, inclined, interrogative, question, negative. For example, I play, do you play, I don't play, you play, do I play, you don't play, he plays, does he play, he doesn't play, she plays, does she play, she doesn't play, it plays, does it play, it doesn't play, doesn't participate in the do and the does offer in an individual form, but on the third side, third person of the verb. The adjective is CEU. The question in the form is that before pronouns. I, you is an auxiliary verb do. If before pronouns he, she, it, the verb does exist. If in minor form, the not noise is added after the auxiliary verbs. Do and the does, of course. Present simple tense. Singular form, plural form. He, she, third side, is added. He talks, she laughs. Okay, there is repeated our slide. Plural form. Affirmative sentence, interrogative sentence, and negative sentence. Interrogative is question, right? We play. Do you play? We don't play. You play. Do we play? You not play. Here is you should read this sentence, and of course you should differentiate them. Which of them are affirmative, negative, and the question, and it's task for you. Okay? Present simple and the negative form of the present simple tense. how we use and how we can make the present simple in a negative form. Here we go. Full form and the contrasted form and the formula. I, you, we, they. Do plus not, of course the word not, plus do work study. And the third form he, she, it, doesn't, does not. Yes? For example, I don't work study. I don't work. I don't study. I don't do it. And the he, she, it form. He doesn't study. She doesn't study. It doesn't work. For example, they don't live near here. She doesn't live near here. To make negative forms in the present simple, we use don't and doesn't plus the infinitive form without to the verb. For example, they don't have black and white fur. The mother gorilla doesn't have many babies. There is no es on the main verb after don't or doesn't. She doesn't think, not she's not thinking, yeah? Because it's another tense, maybe continuous. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Not he's not know, right? Because it's not correct. It's incorrect. The present simple tense is made using the following insert. For example, what kind of frequency adverbs we can use in the present simple tense? We can use frequency adverbs such as often, always, usually, sometimes, yeah. These frequency adverbs we can use in the present simple tense. Especially here in this page, I would like to show you the percentage. For example, self it's 25 and 10%. Sometimes we can use a 50 or 25%. Often we can use 90 and 50%, and always and usually we can use absolutely every time. Okay, when creating a simple present verb with an addition, the following is formed. Subject, the form, the word other, okay? First of all, will be the subject. After subject, it's frequency adverb, and of course, at the final part of the sentence, it will be the verb in the simple present tense. For example, Bulat always comes to class. Bulat is subject, always is frequency adverb, comes, it's of course the verb, to class. Maral usually comes to class. We often watch TV at night. I sometimes drink tea with dinner. They seldom go to the movies. Asiel rarely makes a mistake. I never eat paper. Is it clear for you? I hope it's very understandable. And here I would like to give you some tasks. I decided to give you 4 exercises, and this is the first. It's not such difficult. Okay, let's try to do it. Put the verb in the following sentence in the affirmative, interrogative, and the negative forms in the present simple tense. You should open the brackets. For example, I to do morning exercise. I do, yeah? I do morning exercise. He. We should add the S endings to the verb in the third form, yeah? He, it's of course the third form of pronouns, of course. Third person, yeah? That is to say, he works at the factory. She sleeps after dinner. We work part-time. They drink tea every day. Mike is a student. There is a to be just. Helen has a car. You are a good friend. You are a good friend. It is difficult. It is difficult to remember everything. I hope for you it's not difficult to remember everything. Okay, exercise number 2. Expand the brackets by using words in the present simple tense. Alice has a sister. Your sister's name is Anne. Anne is a student. She gets up. S we added, yeah? She gets up at 7 o'clock. She goes to the institute in the morning. Jane is fond of sports. She does her morning exercise every day. For breakfast, she has 2 eggs, a sandwich, and a cup of tea. After breakfast, she goes to the institute. Sometimes she takes a bus. It takes her an hour and a half to do her homework. She speaks English well. Her friends usually friends, it's a plural form, okay? Her at about 8 o'clock. Anne takes a shower before going to bed. She goes to bed at 11 p.m. Is it clear for you? I hope it's very, very understandable for you. There is exercise number 3. Expand the brackets by using verb in the present simple. I decided to give you a task to work by your own. You can make a screen of this slide and do this exercise by your own, okay? Third exercise, it's also a task for you. And in the conclusion, I would like to say the present simple tense in English is used to denote repetitive routine actions and well-known facts. Exactly. The question is an auxiliary verb to do or does at the initial part of the sentence. It's often accompanied by certain companion words. It has 2 forms without endings and with the endings s, which is the equivalent of Russian et. To remember, present simple well, we recommend downloading a table with different types of sentence and passing a test for knowledge of this time. Exactly, I recommend you to surround yourself with English language, to study English, to practice, of course, to do the exercise, to learn by heart the new words and to read more books in English language especially. So our lesson came over to an end, and what goal we set at the beginning of the lesson. Do you think we have reached it? Yeah, I think that we have reached it. What did we learn in this lesson? And I hope you learn a lot of useful information, and I understand. I hope this lesson was very interesting for you and useful for you. I hope you learned a lot of things, sentences, and ways and how to use the present simple tense. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. Goodbye. See you soon.